Alright, yeah, we are back with our reveal Nilfgaard deck for Gwent. So, without further ado, let's get into ranked and see if we can win some more games. Alright guys, I will see you there.
What? I help you.
Not all battles need end in bloodshed.
Okay, so 2 Imperial Golems immediately get mulliganed. Seeing 2 Fire Scorpions there was disgusting. I want to see the Foot Soldiers. We only get 1. I have been going on a track record of every single recording only getting 1 or none of the Foot Soldiers. Off camera I get all 3 nearly every single time, which is annoying to say the least. Okay, consume monsters leading off with Harpy Eggs. I can orcs those Harpy Eggs away, but I don't really want to do that. We've got Peter for their Echimaras, so they've got no carryover strength, essentially. I think we'll lead off with Vordes, though.
If it's peace you desire, prepare for war.
Let's reveal a Foot Soldier. Let's just reveal 2 of their cards. See what they got.
Quiet, or the Commissar will hear.
Necker and Seleno Harpy. Okay. A Ragnarok for 2 points a turn, eh? Well, if you think that's worth it. Who am I to stop you? They do really want to take the first round, it seems. So, we can do things. What do we want to do? Well, mostly I want to thin out our opponent's deck, but we don't have any card draw in this hand, because this hand is terrible. But there's not much you can do about that. I guess we can go for some more reveal. Then again, we've got 2 Foot Soldiers in our deck, so... I'm gonna actually go with the Nilfgaardian Knight. Reveal Cynthia. That's not too bad, I suppose. So, if we passed, because this is a terrible hand and a terrible board state, I don't really want to pass, but let's entertain that thought right now. He goes with his Unseen Elder for 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, and then gets 18, 19, 20. So he's got a 20 power Unseen Elder, and then this is actually 6, so he's at 26. So he can get ahead of us with 1 card, but he uses his leader ability. Doesn't seem the best, does it? Nope. Let's just go with the Nilfgaardian Knight. We hit the Fire Scorpion on one of the better units, I guess. I suppose I'd rather him not have any carryover. Or anything to consume like that. But, you know. I actually hit the one without armor. They were tying after all. So I don't think we're winning this round, but I can certainly take cards out of his hand. He's already 1 card down as it stands, and I'm just waiting for an Echimara. To be fair though, the Echimara really doesn't make any difference whether or not we take it out this round or the next, because either way it's getting banished. Something to consider. That's a good Fire Scorpion away his Harpy Egg. That's some of the power that his Brand Warrior could consume. And that forces out the other Harpy. Yep. To which point I banish them. Lock and destroy. So he consumes the 3 power. Hmm. And he passes. We actually do take round 1. I was not sure that was going to be the case. Okay. I don't want to use a decoy to stop his necker, to be honest. I'd rather just keep that in hand for something else. So, his necker dies, which gets him another necker out of his deck. We get Van Hamar and a Fire Scorpion. I'm going to get rid of a Fire Scorpion here for another spotter. This is the worst hand in the world. We're getting none of our card draw. Well, now we're on the offensive here. We can essentially push as many cards out of our opponent's hand as we want. So I can lead off with Cynthia, see what his strongest unit is. He's got the witches. This is why I wanted card draw, because if he's got the crones, I want him to draw them. Because if they're all in his hand, then he can't thin his deck of them. That's 20 points essentially in hand, but only 8 of it is revealed to me. And he's a Rakkus. Another card I'd like to have drawn him into, but yeah, well. He seems like he's playing a deck almost similar to my build, as opposed to the Arrakis Swarm kind of build that uses Grave Hag. I don't know, it just seems that way to me anyway. I don't want to use Kahir just in case we get the foot soldiers, because we can't target reveal if that's the case. I suppose we'll just use a Fire Scorpion. Take down an Arrakis. We know our opponent can essentially just win by playing his crone. So maybe we can force that. Opponent deep in the think tank. Ooh, we got a Katakan. Eating one of our Nilfgaardian Knights to 15? Yes. Yes, he is. That certainly puts him ahead. You know what? It's going to be the final round, so we're going to draw one card at most. And if it's a foot soldiers, it's a foot soldiers, and I'll just redraw it, I guess. Let's go with the Kahir. Doesn't really matter where I stack him, I suppose. Let's stick him on the middle row. I'm gonna reveal his cards. Oh, he's got the other crone in his hand, and Gael's. Draw the top card and top gold card and top silver card from your deck. Play one and return the other to your top of the deck. Interesting. If he hits a crone with his silver card, then that one's essentially dead. So he can go for his gold, I suppose. Caranthea. I'm perfectly happy with that. Recently nerfed beyond belief. Moves 3 enemies instead of 5, and Frost is a lot less powerful as well. I mean, I'm pretty sure we just pass here. He's going to have to mulligan away one of his crones. We know that much. So he's going to keep the Brewess, probably the Ram Warrior and whatever that card is as well. Alongside his Unseen Elder for some consuming power. He's got one Necker either in his deck or in his hand. If he doesn't get another Necker, we know where it is. Okay, so board is wiped. Yeah, okay, so it wasn't a Necker in his hand. That's good. Do like that. Van Hamar is a decent frost on the back row for his crones, I guess. I feel like we could do better though if we hit maybe Tibor or Albrick. Albrick works, I guess. It's our opponent's turn, so he threw his Brewess back into his deck because he's got the Weavess with him. So what we're going to do is essentially draw 4 cards from the Avalak and the Albrick plus the Decoy, which gives us a really good chance of hitting his crones and ruining that little combo. Ooh, goes with the Gravekeeper to resurrect our Cynthia. Well, we've got Peter to reset that. Gravekeeper, Caretaker.
You will see it.
Stack on the middle row, I guess.
Dream.
Hey, Tibor. It's more card draw. Behemoth. Okay. Well, Albrick.
I live to serve.
We draw our 3rd spotter. He draws one of his crones. Yes! Alright, we've essentially debuffed his crones a little bit there. We can keep going though. I hope to hit his Brewess as well. So that's practically just a vanilla 6. Oh, he had all 3. Oh, we really screwed him over. Oh, sweet. That's why I love the card draw in this deck, because it is so disruptive against the right person. Question is, do I want him to draw any more cards then, if that's the case? I guess not, because we can T-Ball, which is going to force him to draw a card anyway. We've got Peter that I might actually want to use our Decoy on now, so I can reset Cynthia, and maybe a Necker, something like that. In fact, let's reset Peter now.
I strive above all
Cynthia,
to
sorry.
be just.
Before he decides he wants to use his Unseen Elder. Warrior on the back row, consuming his crones. That's his plan anyway. I wonder if he's going to hold that far for a little while, or if we should just reset it now. Tell you what we can do. Fire Scorpion his Necker. Reduce that one a little bit. I want to see if he's going to get a little bit greedy with his Ran Warrior, essentially.
We're all dressed up just for you.
That's T-Ball. Stick it on that row.
Give no quarter!
Still no happies. Ugh. I didn't want you to have that. But that likely means that he doesn't use his Unseen Elder. Yeah. He's actually going to stick the Harpy Eggs in front. So I think we reset his Warrior now.
The Nordling's hatred for us will never wane.
Take it down to a 2. He gets 6 for every egg that he eats, plus the other 3. From the harpy actually spawning. Question is our 16 good enough? 16 times 3? Pretty sure it is.
Diable ass.
I think our disruption with the crones is pretty much the way that we've won here. Getting all 3 in his hand is just absolutely godlike. Here we go. Unseen Elder. He's going to consume the eggs, turn them into strength instead of boosting. Probably wants to take, yeah, one of the Arachas. Up to 67. So he essentially needs to match our power with his hand, and I don't know if he can do that.
Diable ass.
Good job we spread our power. 9 damage on the back row. 6 points ahead. Go with the spotter. What's your final card? Gets an extra point for that. Damn. That'll do it. I think. Oh no, it won't. Oh my god. Won by a single point. I really thought we'd lost then with that Grave Hag. Grave Hag is usually a pretty decent one. That's why I mentioned the Grave Hag strategy uses a lot of Arachas spawning stuff though, and a lot of Neckers into your deck and stuff like that. But apparently this one was a little bit of an offshoot of that. But there you go. GG to you, sir. Alright, let's go to another game.
Squesme Evelian.
If it's peace you desire, prepare for war.
Prepare for war. Okay, so we're against Francesca Mulligan. By the looks of things. Right, let's get rid of some of these Fire Scorpions. 1 Nilfgaardian Knight for an Avalak. Not bad. Another Fire Scorpion. Oh! Oh, that's the worst. That's the one card that you never want to see in your hand. And we mulliganed into it.
Let the dance begin!
So our opponent's mulliganing out their Elven War Dancers. And they're on the play as well. Well, the fortunate thing is that we've actually got 3 things to reveal with full value, so there is that. Unfortunately,
Save me some time.
there's going to be an Imperial Golem pretty much in our hand / deck for most of the game, because I imagine we're going to redraw it left, right, and centre. That's usually what happens.
Not all battles end in bloodshed.
So, typical first turn play. Get a spotter.
Off to the front yet again.
Get an Albrick. And take down one of his War Dancers. Okay.
Now we
Get
will
yourself
see
a nice
who's
little
which.
premium there. Ooh. Whenever you mulligan a card, damage a random enemy by 2. Sure. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna do... This is usually what the strat is anyway. It's to draw as many cards as possible. So you get through your entire deck. Because you want to find all 3 of your spotters and you want to have everything that reveals available to you.
Blood and neck ends.
It usually works out in our
Vermilion
favour. 9 times out of
Too
10.
fast for you, Dwan.
Okay, mulligans away another War Dancer, gets to put it into play. It's essentially Mulligan's version of our Foot Soldiers right there. Yeah, well, I guess I'm going to Albrick.
My powers are yours to
Fire Scorpion, not bad. And he gets a Vanguard. Vanguard's version of our spotters. Skellige Storm. It is. I could care less about that. We're kind of just in a setup mode. Sometimes our setup mode actually means we win the game. But there you go. Right. So yeah, I don't want to waste a decoy just drawing an extra card with Ulbrich. I think I'll just here reveal. Or we could just go Fire Scorpion, hit something. Force another card out of his hand. Yeah. Take that down. Take units off the board just in case he's running pump spells. I don't want him to have as many targets as possible. Triss Marigold. Hits our Fire Scorpion. So we can save our Cynthia to blank one of the Vanguards in the late game. We've got our Peter to reset one of his Vanguards, and we've got a decoy to decoy Peter and do it again. So we've actually got an answer for all three of his Vanguards. Which is why I'm not so fussed about losing this round. What does it do to the second? 2, 2, and 1. So it's going to hit that for 2. Going to hit this for 2. And then there's going to be nothing there. We'll play that out.
Notice! All roads lead to Nilfgaard!
Real Cynthia. Not great. Would have preferred a Fire Scorpion reveal or a Foot Soldier's reveal, but that's alright. But this puts us ahead even after the tick from the weather hits our unit. And there's no way he's passing 2 points behind. So we get another card out of him.
Damn it.
And it's a gold as well. Maybe we just play our Imperial Golem here, actually. If we played our Golem, we'd go up to 36, down to 32 as soon as we ticked over. Yeah, it'd be really difficult for us to win the round if he passed on the Golem. That being said, I don't want to see the Golem ever again. So it's kind of a throwaway card all the same. Let's just pretend we've got more than we have. Bluff another card out of him, while making sure that we never see this Golem ever again. He can pass and we'll be happy, or he can play a card and we'll be happier. Either way we pass next time. Almost certain of that.
Now
Yeah,
we will
like
see who is weak.
Got another card out of him. Alright, so he wins the round. He's down on a card as well. Let's pass. And we've got full resets for essentially his game-winning bronzes. Okay. Fire Scorpion. And an Orcs. Not bad, actually. Orcs seems to be quite useful. We'll dump a Fire Scorpion for our third spotter. Okay with that, I guess. Play something that can be targeted by a Fire Scorpion. He's already played... Oh! Okay. What's our best throwaway card? It's just a Fire Scorpion. Take the round. Even on cards. Draw another Fire Scorpion. Dump it. Renew. Renew gets us Avalac, doesn't it? It does. So I'll do that just for the potential for the other Foot Soldier. Plus it's not something that can be targeted and it might disrupt our opponent. Either way, we get to see more cards. Yeah. We've actually missed our opportunity on a lot of reveals from Nilfgaardian Knights, haven't we? We've only seen one this game. And we're not going to see any others. 2 of them in the deck are 2 of the 3. And Nilfgaardian Knights. What's the 3rd card? Oh yeah, our other Foot Soldier. And we don't have any way of drawing cards, so unless our opponent does it for us,
My folk have suffered much.
then we're not going to see those anymore. Mulligans. Mulligans. And mulligans. I suppose the upside to a Nilfgaardian Knight not being in our hand is that it doesn't risk us revealing anything that we don't want to reveal. I kind of want to reveal his hand in a sense, but I kind of want to wait until I can reveal a Fire Scorpion. What's our alternative, though? I mean, we can Cynthia, I suppose. Yeah.
For the Emperor!
Hit one of his 13s. That might be a bit premature, but we'll see.
Good grief! You're worse than children!
Just through... Discard a card from your hand, can be gold, then create a copy in your hand of a card of the same colour in your opponent's deck. Should we find out what it is? I think we shall.
I am no Nilfgaardian.
Reveal, reveal, reveal. Nilfgaardian Knight.
Quiet! Oh, the Commissar will hear.
Oh, he got a T-bar. Are you kidding me?
Do you want to tickle me?
God damn T-bar. That's bad. Actually, it's actually T-bar in one of the last 2 cards. But he can't get T-bar with our T-bar. We only draw bronze cards, unfortunately. So let's just lead off with our revealed cards, I guess. Let's hit this dude. So he plays his T-bar and he makes us draw a Nilfgaardian Knight.
You talked enough.
Ooh, 15-point Siri Dash. Ugh. Our spotters are only worth 14. See, I'd love to put Van Heemar down with Frost somewhere on the board, but his units are really agile. Except for the ones that he's already played, I don't know where they go. Anywhere but the siege row would be my guess. I mean, I could totally Van Heemar Frost, Decoy Frost, but I need to save Peter for these guys, who are now 13s. This one just
Order will
Knight
triumph! It must triumph!
reveal Van Heemar.
Blood and neck ends. Similian Vat.
It's the mulligan. Damn you, overheat officers. 1, 2, 3. There's one more gold we haven't seen. As far as his silvers are concerned, 2, 3. 3 silvers we haven't seen. Unless there's some doomed ones, because they don't go into his graveyard. Nothing on the board right now seems worthy of auxing, so I think we'll just start off with a spotter.
Blood and neck ends.
So
Similian Vat.
mulligan again. See, I think I'm going to actually Van Heemar Frosty's back row now.
Your words mean nothing now.
Start getting that value going. Clear skies. That's fine. It's not a rally, which is arguably worse. What is his last 2 unknown cards then? I don't know. No, let's keep playing spotters.
Warum?
Spread the love across all of our rows. One of them's gonna be
Death.
the Vanguard.
No surprises.
Nilfgaard, eh? Nilfgaard does literal nothing right now. So, if we play a spotter, he likely plays one of his Vanguards. Then we Peter it. Ideally, he plays another Vanguard, we decoy Peter it. But he probably plays a T-Bow. Is Orcs gonna get any value, really? Doesn't do anything to that, doesn't do really anything to T-Bow either. Let's we'll play Orcs out first.
Who is to die?
Hit you, hit you. I don't see it getting any value beyond what it just did.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Plays a Vanguard. So we Peter it.
Above all to be just.
Reset it to 1. 14-point Peter there. It's bound to be a 28 if he plays his other Vanguard.
Death to humans!
Sorry, bud. Decoy Peter.
The Nordlings' hatred for us will never win.
Reset that Vanguard.
Long live the Emperor!
T-Bow gets us 10 points and some extra reveal points. We reveal our final spotter.
Must triumph!
Boost everything by 3. Last card
I was hoping you'd say that.
is Vanguard, and we win.
Warum?
Woo! We had the perfect setup for that, but then again, we drew every card in our deck but 1. It's hard not to have the perfect setup, really, isn't it? Alright. Okay, so I actually managed to get 100 ore. Wonderful. You know what? Maybe it's time for a sweet, sweet keg opening, since I actually ranked up and got 5 kegs as well. Let's do that. Alright, let's go to the shop. Let's buy ourselves a keg.
Customer right always.
Sweet.
Ooh, we make smash
Let's go.
smash.
We do make smash smash. Come on, premiums. Nothing there.
Now for more.
And I guess we're going with a Hawker support. It's the only one I ain't got 3 of. Actually, I think I got a premium of that, actually, but there you go. So I technically do have all 3. Oop.
Goody. More.
Well, I guess it's Ballista. Yet again, I think I got a premium of that. So I've got all 3, but I'll take another one.
Now for more.
Hey, silvers. Oh dear. Really good for Queensguard. I will eventually be going to Northern Realms though. I don't think we'll go for Vest. I think we get our Queensguard guy. He's just too good. Sweet. Oh, another keg. Should have also mentioned that Joaquim is also good, but... Oh! Oh! Oh, this is just too painful. I want all 3. Ciri's good, universally. Shiru's pretty good for, I think it's Bellatel. Transforming a card into a Scorch, so that you've got essentially 2 Scorches in your deck, plus a Geralt Igni for another Scorch. You can Scorch the crap out of them if you wanted to. Then again, Wild Boar of the Sea. Every turn at the start of your turn, strengthen the unit to the left by 1 and damage the unit to the right by 1. Really do like Wild Boar of the Sea. I think it's going to have to be Wild Boar. Let's do it. Next keg.
Now for more.
And all bronzes. We've actually got all 3 Queensguard, but it's the only one I don't have 3 of in that particular art. Last keg. Gold and a silver's not too bad, actually, as far as kegs go. It takes me about a week to get that much. And you're the only one that we don't have 3 of. Alright, well, that's going to do it for the random keg opening and the old matches. So if you did enjoy the content and you want to see more, then be sure to like and subscribe. We do a 4th episode for patrons only, so if that's something that interests you, you can donate $1 to me on Patreon every month and you get access to all of the previous videos, including Magic and Gwent. So that's 2 videos every single week for $1 a month, essentially. So if that's something that interests you, then by all means go do it, but it's completely optional. So anyway, guys, like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell icon right next to the subscription button, and I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.